Fudge, can you leave my stuff alone?
What's up everybody, Ryan Hafey with Hafey Digital here. I am hopping on a plane in about 4 hours or so. I'm going on a work trip, going to visit a fighter at his training camp to collect some photos and videos in order to create content to help market the upcoming fight. And I'm doing this as a one-man show, so I have to pack light. I'm not checking any bags, just one backpack and one carry-on, that's all I'm taking. So I wanted to show you what I was bringing in order to accomplish the task at hand while still having room in my suitcases for clothes and things like that. So without further ado, we will start from the back, work our way up with my small smattering of items here. First of all, we have these Manfrotto travel tripods. They look like this. So these are super compact. They fit it right in my carry-on. I can actually bring 2 of them, but they fold up pretty easily and nicely. They're not the best tripod if you are just looking for a tripod, but if you just need something quick and light that you can pack away for travel, these things work pretty good. Also have a red one here. Next up, let's move into lighting. Now, I don't have the luxury of being able to bring big giant light panels to light everything up, so I'm going to have to get creative. I'm gonna have to use some of the natural light in the gym, which can be a challenge a lot of the time. But to help light up the scene a little bit and maybe also provide a little bit of accent lighting, I have these 2 lighting options here. This is the Aperture ALM9, tiny little pocket light. I've featured this in a previous video. This thing is awesome. It's nice and bright. It's not great for a full key light to light up an entire scene by any means, but if this is all you have, you can usually do some pretty creative things with this and get by pretty well. My other lighting option, this one's a little bit bigger, a little bit brighter. This one will probably be used more as a key light just because it's a little bit brighter. This is, you know, I'm not even sure what the name brand is on this. It just says LED 120SS on the back. We've had this for a little while and it works pretty well. Mounts right on top of your camera if you needed to, gets the job done. Next up, let's move on to audio. So I will be doing some interview content in addition to just some general B-roll and photos and things like that. So what I have is the Zune H4n. This thing, again, is a very good portable travel sound recorder. You're not gonna get awesome professional quality audio out of this, but again, for the type of stuff that we're doing, this is gonna work just fine. I've also got a lavalier mic here that will plug right into this, and we'll mic up the fighters and the people we're interviewing, and the audio that you'll get out of this will work great and will definitely be better than what you'll get right out of camera. Next up, we've got my Sony RX100 Mark V. Again, I have also featured this in other videos. Don't know how much I'll be using this. I may actually use this for vlogging purposes more than anything, but this could be good to use as a second camera if I need it for one. But it's so small that you can throw it in the bag. It barely takes up any room, so there's really no trouble in bringing it, so I figured bring it along. And we have this guy here. This is a Canon 5D Mark III. On it, I have a Canon 24-70 f 2.8 lens. This is going to be primarily my photo camera while I'm there. I will be probably using this as a second angle for some video that I'm doing, but for the most part, this is just going to be exclusively for photos. It may not be the latest version of the 5D line, but it's still a very good camera, and it's been a workhorse for sure. Finally, we've got your standard run-of-the-mill MacBook Pro. This is a few years old. This is actually my work computer, but I'm going to be bringing this one because I've got a bunch of other work files on there that I'm going to need, and despite the fact that it's a few years old, this thing's actually still pretty powerful and can do quite a bit. I edited a lot of videos on this with little to no problem, so this should be helpful when editing not just some of the content that I'm going to be collecting, but also the vlogs that I'm going to have to be doing while I'm there. Now, I didn't really plan on showing this one off because it's, you know, just a bag, but this is the Peak Design Everyday, the Everyday backpack. I pulled the trigger on this maybe a year ago or so, and I haven't turned back. The quality of this thing is excellent. The zippers don't snag or tear apart, break apart, or anything like that. It can hold a lot of stuff in here. What I really like about it, hold on. So if you're on the go and you don't want to have to take your bag off, put it on the ground, open it up to grab something, then close it, then zip it back up and put it back on and keep moving, this is perfect because all you have to do, swing out one arm, bring it around, and then check it out. Quick and easy access to whatever it is I need. Right in the bag, right like that. Zip it back up, toss it back on, and you're on your way. This thing goes everywhere with me, whether it's just driving to work or traveling for work or pleasure. This thing comes with me all the time. Highly recommended. By the way, Peak Design, I know you have a travel backpack coming out. If you want to send me one just to like try, you know, and like test out, I wouldn't be opposed. Like, just feel free to just mail me one. I'll send you my address. Just leave a comment or something. You know, I'll test out the new backpack for sure. I almost forgot the last thing that I will be bringing, of course, will be my Sony a6500, which is what I'm filming on now, which is why I can't show you it. And as part of that, bringing the GorillaPod for a tripod and the Rode VideoMic Pro, which is currently mounted to the top of the a6500. This will be my primary video camera while I'm there. I'll be shooting a lot of clips at 120 frames a second, so I can kind of get that slow-mo, you know, as they're like shadow boxing and doing mitt work, and I'm probably just embarrassing myself right now, so I'm gonna stop. Anyway, that's it for the equipment I am bringing. I gotta pack everything else up. I gotta hop in the shower. I gotta get to the airport, and I will see you next in Philadelphia, I guess. Ugh. Just get this thing repaired. And through the power of editing, I am now here at my hotel in Philadelphia. It is just shy of 10 p.m. Still got a lot of work to do. Got to finish this vlog, get it uploaded, get it ready to post for tomorrow. So I'm gonna call it a night. But first, one does not simply stay at a hotel without doing this.